Bitcoin pushing towards new all-time highs. The rest of the crypto world trying to keep up. Helium underperforming. Helium has been unable to hold at key support levels over the last few trading sessions, falling from the golden pocket almost directly through the 50% and 38% retracement levels on the charts. The question in everyone's mind now, will Helium find a new local low higher than the previous, or will it continue its descent down towards the $16 level? Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on the Crypto Compound channel. Thank you all for being here. Please make sure to hit the like and the subscribe on the way in. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the charts. A very red, very intimidating looking chart here for us as Helium continues to underperform from touching this golden pocket level, which we discussed in the last technical analysis video from October 6th. Now, we're going to get to a bunch of things today, one being the shorter time frame 6-hour chart. We're going to get to a weekly chart and some more zoomed out charts and try to see where we might be heading, what levels to be looking for, where we might see a turnaround, where we might not see a turnaround. But as I mentioned, this golden pocket here that we just touched with this wick, I mentioned in the previous video that it was a very important level on the charts. And I also mentioned that it was a key reversal level. It doesn't necessarily always turn out to be a reversal level, but it is known for that. And if we look at this video that I posted on October 6th here, we'll listen to that right now quickly. The Fibonacci golden pocket. It is one of the most respected and most well-known Fibonacci levels. It is between the 618 and the 0.65 levels on the Fibonacci retracement chart, and it is known as one of the most powerful reversal levels on the chart, and it is being respected. And that's correct. I did say reversal levels. That is what it is known for. So guys, in that video I was talking about this golden pocket and how it was known for being a key reversal level. I did go on to say that it's not always a reversal level. However, in this case, a few days later, as it turns out, we made a very sharp U-turn from that level. As you can see, almost all red candles except for this big green one here, but almost all red candles, a few very small green ones. But we just continued to crater through this 50% retracement level. We never even went and tested again the 618 level. We just continued downward past the 50% retracement, straight through, almost without even looking back, the 382 level. And now we continue downward. And you can see at the recording of this video, we are currently below the next support that we would have found on the chart. This is a resistance level that has been respected many times in the past. As you can see, we turned around here, the sellers came in, drove the price down. There were buyers found at this same level multiple times over the last downtrend, and if we go back even farther on this strong ascent up, we had some sellers come in, and even back all the way into the May area earlier into this year, we found a lot of resistance at this level. So this is a level, the more times that we've seen, the more times you see a resistance level respected on the chart as a turning point, the more power it has. And it looks like we didn't even hesitate to go straight through this level. As you can see right now, we are at the lowest point since touching this golden pocket level at about $18.56. There is no more resistance here until we get to this local low that we made, if we call it this resistance line, about $16.70. So it's going to be very interesting to see. The only thing I did notice is that if we really zoom out on this chart, we can see that if we find this trend line here from one of these lows over here on the chart and we connect it to this local low of this huge structure here, we can find this triangle. I would expect this trend line to hold some sort of weight. I would not be surprised if we test it, bounce off, maybe test it again and continue. But it is going to be interesting to see if we do make it towards this blue line here, this trend line. Otherwise, the only thing stopping us from going lower and continuing this larger structure descent is this trend line here, this support level. It is going to be a huge day if we do see that in the next few days or weeks. But that is all we have to look for in this chart right now. And guys, I got to be honest, as I said in the previous technical analysis video, I really didn't expect us to turn around so heavily here. If we take a look at the Bitcoin chart, I was drawing some very strong comparisons between the Helium 6-hour chart and this Bitcoin 6-hour chart. And as you can see, Bitcoin did go directly into, or almost directly into, the golden pocket here. It did turn around similar to the way Helium did, and it did continue lower. It didn't get nearly as close to the bottom of this local low as Helium is getting now. And you can see that Bitcoin really did turn around, and the second time it made it to this golden pocket, it just shot straight through. And as you can see, it's even making its way above this 786 line, which is just amazing. It did close, well, this is the 6-hour chart, but we were around here for about 12 hours. As you can see now, Bitcoin is falling below now, down to below 57, which is around where this 786 line is. But this is very interesting for comparison. It's almost an opposite of what Helium did. Helium hit this golden pocket and went straight down. Bitcoin hit this golden pocket and shot straight up. But that is a broader thesis in the larger crypto space right now. We are seeing so many altcoins and cryptos and smaller cap coins underperforming Bitcoin as it surges higher, and it's always the one in the news, especially when it's approaching its all-time highs. However, I did not expect to see Helium underperforming this much. If we go to the cryptocurrency price chart here in the rankings, we can see we were at 58 or 57 a few videos ago. We're now at 62, underperforming, down 8.34% over the last 7 days. I got to be honest, I was not expecting this. I would have thought that we would have at least kept up with Bitcoin, or at least outperformed the other altcoins that weren't doing so well, but that does not seem to be the case. I would consider this to be an opportunity if we continue lower here. In my opinion, of course, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, but if we do get close to this line here and we do hold it, I would be a buyer at those levels. Of course, I would not do anything until we can confirm that it is support and we are staying above it. So as you guys know, I always like to do this exercise: zoom out, take a look at the drawdowns we've seen over the past weeks and months, and take a look to see if there could be any more pain ahead. If we look at this particular downtrend here from that previous all-time high around $22 before we hit the 26, we can see that after we hit that all-time high, we came hurtling down to this low right here, which is about $9.70. And we did have a few days of, we were recovering back up and up, and we did actually turn back over and come. This was actually the new low, the new local low here, around $9.15 or $9.38 compared to the $9.76 low of this candle. And that was a pullback of almost 60%. And if we look here at this the most recent all-time high, we had a similar reaction from that high. We came hurtling down. This is a huge red candle here. Came hurtling down into this area, and you can see we did recover just like we did here, and we're turning over just like we did after these few days of positive returns, and we're coming back down. The question is, there's a long way to go to get back down to this $16.50 range. The question is, are we going to retest that low? Is this 38% drawdown going to be even larger? Of course, my long-term view of this is that HNT is going to continue its long-term uptrend for many, many months and years. So, of course, I do believe we will break this most recent all-time high within the next months or especially years. But the question is, will we retest this low and will we draw down on this structure more, or will we turn around before then and continue our way upward? As you can see here, there were two drawdowns to almost very similar levels before we rallied higher into all new time highs. The question is, will we see a similar double bottom in this pattern or structure, or will there be more, or will it continue much lower? Guys, that's all I have for this video. That's all I'm seeing in the charts right now. Is there anything you're seeing that I'm missing? Let me know. Of course, we don't know where this thing is going. The only thing we can do is track it and try to learn from what the charts are telling us to try and gauge where it might go next. But let me know if you see anything, what your thoughts are. Are we going higher? Are we going lower? Do you know what's driving this even? I don't know what's driving this. I've seen nothing but good news. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, please make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all so much for being here and supporting the channel. We really appreciate it. But just like that, this video is over, and I will see you guys next time.